Good morning. It is January 17th, 2021 today. And I am going to head out in the lake, try my luck again at a little bit of ice fishing. I know this will be the first ice fishing video that I've done this year. It's not for lack of trying. I have been out a few times. I know some of you guys have been asking for some new ice fishing content. I have been out. The fishing's been pretty slow. I've never claimed to be a professional fisherman, and that's why. But I'm gonna go out today, see what I can catch, see if I can catch anything, see if I can get some video for you guys. I got a truck full of stuff here to offload and pack up. So while I am doing that, I guess I should mention it's snowing today. It's warm, but it's snowing. Visibility is pretty low. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set the Cabela's ice shelter up and fish out of that all day. Pick a spot. Hopefully there's fish there. Hopefully we catch. I'll probably give it a few hours. Maybe move to a second location if I absolutely have to. But that's the plan for today. So while I'm unpacking all my stuff here, getting out on the lake and getting set up, I was here 2 days ago. Check out this fish that I caught 2 days ago. Alright guys, I didn't get it on video, the hook set, but I got my first fish on. There's a bit of chaos here for, oh man, a bit of chaos here for a bit. I had the phone ringing, I had cameras to start up. Pretty sure it's a pike. I saw him on the flasher, and there goes there's my, that's probably just, the jaw jacker just went off, and it's probably because this fish is wrapped on that. Could be. That does happen. Feels like a really good fish. It's been slow. It's the first fish of the day. And man, even though it's not a walleye, if it's a big pike, it doesn't get much better than this. Fighting big pike through the ice is so fun. Man, it's got to be a big fish. Oh, there he was. Just caught a glimpse of him at the ice, and he took off. Stay on there, buddy. Stay on there. First big fish of 2021. Man, alive. Man, the line is getting hooked on the bottom of the hole, which is not good. So I don't know what's going on with that ice down there. It's definitely not a smooth cut hole. And this, no, there's my other line. That is the only downfall about catching big pike. When you got two lines going in the shack. I've had this happen before. You hook one through one hole and it catches the line from the other hole. Okay, he's got to be getting close here. There he is. Oh, it's a nice fish. It's a nice fish. Oh, man, I had him. I had him. Oh boy. This thing is a giant. He's a giant. Oh. Holy smokes. You guys take a look at this. Whew. If that's the only fish I catch today, that'll be worth it. What a giant. Gotta be, I'm thinking about 15 pounds, but I'm gonna get him all untangled here because he's got all kinds of lines around him, and we'll get some measurements here in a bit. Being that we're in the shack, I got a little bit more time with him than I would if I was outside. Well, I got the hook out finally. There he is, you guys. That's a 38.5 inch pike, 14 pounds. I knew he'd be close to 15. Just a big, healthy fish. It's so awesome to be catching big pike again in this lake. We had a few years there where the size of the pike was going downhill. It seemed like, anyways. And the last couple years here, we started to catch big pike again. So I'm gonna get this girl back in the hole, in the water, and get back to fishing. But oh, what a fish! That is awesome. You know, I know my camera's fogged up. I've gotten set up here. I've been in the tent for about 20 minutes. Both my cameras are still fogged up. But I got my first fish on. I think it's a walleye. Maybe a pike. But I haven't seen him yet. He's peeling line off. So if it's a walleye, it's a really good walleye. It feels like a walleye. It just, the way he pulls off line once in a while. Oh, it's a pike. Not a bad sized pike. Not a bad sized pike. Hook his mouth. Oh. And there is the first fish of the day. Sorry guys, I know it doesn't look very good because the camera's fogged up, but I don't know what this fish would measure. He's probably close to 30 inches. 5-6 pounds maybe. So, pretty good start. 20 minutes in. I'll let him go. And there we go. So, hopefully the camera's on fog here over the next little bit. And we can catch some more fish and make better video. Well, second fish of the day on. I think it's another pike. Not a very big one either. Pike Action is pretty good. I don't know, that's smaller than the first one, but at least something's down there biting. Get him back in the water. There he goes. So I got the cameras all defogged for the most part. I don't have my whole camera going quite yet. It's not, looks like it's still fogged up a bit, but that one, the main camera, looks good. So now that that camera is good, I guess I'll give you guys a little bit of a rundown of what I've got going on in here. It looks a little bit like a dog's breakfast right now. It's kind of disorganized, but I got a dead stick right back in this corner over here, fairly big spoon and a minnow, and then I've just got a rattle spoon with a smaller minnow in my live hole here that I'm working, and I'm noticing a lot of marks down there, and I think what's happening, I think that there's perch down there, and the perch come in, they kind of come up to the hook and they swim away, and you know, every once in a while pike will come in. That's the second pike I've caught this morning. So I just finished rigging up a hook for perch. I'm going to get back down there with my spoon, just, you know, for walleye, and if I keep seeing marks, I'm gonna see maybe we can catch a few perch. That would be kind of cool. It's been a while since I've caught perch out of this lake, so we'll see. Maybe we can get a few perch today. Well, it is, let's see, what time is it? 1:15, and it has been extremely slow. I still do not have a walleye. I haven't caught a fish since that last pike. I've actually kind of switched things up. I typically, when I'm fishing for walleye in the winter, I like to use either some type of fluttering spoon or a rattling spoon, tip with a minnow or a minnow head, and I'm just not getting any action. So what I've done is I've switched to a jig and wrap, a rattling wrap, and I'm just going to go nuts with it here for a little while and see if I can't coax something in. Well, it didn't take long on that jig and wrap. This feels like a walleye too. That is pretty cool. I've been hitting that jig and wrap for, it hasn't even been 5 minutes, and he came in. Oh, it is a walleye too. Oh, that's awesome. There you go. That is awesome. Oh. Look at that. Beautiful golden walleye. Not a monster, but the first walleye of the day, the first walleye I've caught in this lake for a couple of weeks, is pretty cool. We'll get a quick measurement of him if I can find my tape measure. It's always, this is one of the real good things about fishing out of a shack or a hut. Even though it's warm outside, if you were outside, the air gets to these fish and their eyes, and it doesn't take long. Even when it's, you know, -1, -2, -5, it doesn't take long for their eyes to freeze. In a shack, I got a little heater going here, It's yeah, I can keep this fish. Not going to keep him out of the water for very long, but I can keep him out of the water a lot longer than if I was outside. So that's a 25-inch walleye right there. What a great fish. He just flicked me in the face. One more look. Awesome fish, 25-inch. We're gonna get him down probably in the maybe 5-6 pound range. 5 for sure. Beautiful colors on him. Gonna get him back in the water here. And away she goes. So that's awesome. So that means the walleye are down there. They just were not biting all my other presentations. I've been marking fish all morning, all day, and I do still think a lot of them were perch, but a lot of them are just coming up and not biting. I put that jigging wrap down, and I can hear it even 20 feet down. I can hear it through the ice down there, and it didn't even take 5 minutes. So we're going to stick with that for a little while. I'm going to switch my dead stick back. I'm going to put a smaller minnow, because a lot of times what will happen is you'll be jigging that jigging wrap, and a walleye will come in and he might not want the jigging wrap, but he'll hit the smaller minnow on the dead stick. So I'm going to change that up here right away. But first walleye on the board for today. That's awesome. Well, I just hooked into fish number 4. And this is a big fish. I'm thinking it's a pike. Wrapped in my other line. I just changed my hook. It's a really good fish. I don't know if it feels big because I'm pulling on my other line as well, or what. So anyways, like I was saying, I just changed my hook. I've had a few bites now since I changed to that jigging wrap. So I actually went to a bigger size than the one I was using, and hadn't had this one down there for very long. And let's see, should be getting up close to the hole here. There's my other line. Oh, it's a good pike. It's a good pike. This is why it's fun to catch pike. Can't beat the fight. Oh, it's another good pike. Good pike. Oh, I had him up the hole. Had his head in the hole. Here he comes. Oh! Another solid pike. I don't know if this is as big as the one I caught the other day, but wow, what a fish! I gotta get things untangled here. I got everything unwrapped and untangled here. You're not gonna believe this. That fish I caught the other day was a 38-inch, 14-pound. This one is 38.5 inches, and he's 13.5 pounds. What a fish. Beautiful. But we've had him out of the water here for a couple minutes, so I'm going to get it back down the hole here. It's hard to beat that. Like, I know I'm here and I'm trying to catch walleye. I'd still love to catch a 10-pound walleye, and I know this lake, I got a good chance of doing that. But man, catching pike like that, that's fun. Really fun.